Hey, and welcome to Tragick. I do want to point out one thing. Old school Tragick, or not Tragick, ICP shirt. Here you go. Not going to waste much time. I'm going to go jump right into 14 bands. The list. I've been doing it in a while. Need to get back on track doing it. I was doing it pretty good. Still compiling the best of. Haven't got around to doing that. Um, will shortly. Will shortly. Maybe tonight. Maybe. Um, so here we go. The list. The first band is called The Head and the Heart. Basically a rock band. I think it's this one guy. I could be wrong. I think it's this one guy. Pretty good. Kind of I could call it indie too. It's kind of like it's acoustic, I think, for the most part. I don't really know. I could be wrong about that. But he's a good singer. Nonetheless, check him out. Next band is Dark, 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 a girl-fronted indie band. I don't know if it's one person or what. Sometimes some of these people, you wonder if they're a one-piece unit thing or not. You don't know. So that one's Dark, Dark, Dark. Check her out. Pretty good singer. Kind of odd music, indie music. Here we go. And I am trying to put the genres beside them. So another helping thing to the band. So if you see rap next to something and you're not into rap music, don't really check them out. Because if you don't like rap music, you're not going to like it. And same thing with all the other genres. Next band is a local band from, I want to say Rushville, Indiana, but I'll just say Indiana to be secure. Because I know one person, the drummer in the band, is from Rushville, Indiana. So check this band out. They're called A Stylish Horror. Um, don't really have much online. I think like one video that really you can hear the music. So they may be on other websites. So check them out on YouTube. Maybe message them. Ask if they're on Reverb Nation. I think they're on Facebook too. Yes, I know they're on Facebook, but I just don't know how many songs they have on Facebook from Reverb Nation. So check them out. Alright, so this guy, he's all over the news, but eventually I'm going to put every mainstream artist on the list some way, shape, or form. I think I've already mentioned Lil Wayne, but here we go. Lil Wayne. Check him out. I love the song he did with Eminem called, I think, End of the World. Really awesome song. I kind of didn't want to believe the hype for the longest time, and I actually sat down and I listened to like quite a little bit of the songs. He's actually not that bad. He's actually pretty impressive. I am impressed by Lil Wayne. He's actually probably one of the best rappers out of out of this generation. I can't say my generation because I'm from another generation. So this generation, Lil Wayne is actually one of the best ones probably to come out mainstream wise. Now there may be underground people that are better than him, but this guy's probably one of the best mainstream guys we have out there. Ti is pretty good too, but he's kind of from last generation a little bit almost too. So they can really claim him from this generation. The next rap band is the Re-Up Gang. Um, Pretty good rap artist, kind of like got that gangster kind of thing going on. Um, Kind of sound like that. There was references to Mob Deep on the side of YouTube when I went to listen to their videos, so maybe I think they're better than Mob Deep though. I like Mob Deep; they're okay, but I just think Re-Up Gang is better than them. So Mob Deep is not on this list. I'll talk about them at a later time. Maybe next list. Maybe next list. Tomorrow. There we go. Next band is called the Cool Kids, and I believe there's only two guys in this rap group. I could be wrong about that. Really good stuff. Check them out. I think they're pretty decently new. So check them out. They're really, really good. Alright, so now we're going to have little flashbacks. Some bands that people may not know about that, have been around for a while. One band's called Typo Negative. Alright, so I don't know when he died. But the lead singer, Typo Negative, died a long time ago. Like probably about 5, 6, 10 years ago. I don't know. Somewhere in between the 5 to 10 year span. Sad Panda. And now I said I defined some band as goth metal in the last list, and this is basically, I wouldn't call it goth metal though. I mean, it's defined as goth metal, but I would define it like as goth rock because it's not really heavy, but I guess some of their songs are pretty heavy. So Typo Negative is a really legendary band, so if you've never heard them, definitely go check them out. Peter Steele was an amazing vocalist. The style of his, once you heard that voice, you knew it was him. It's so sad that we lost him. Um, Also, a weird note is he was in Playgirl magazine. Just want to point that out. I never actually. I think I did see it, but I didn't want to. Anyway, it's out of one. I'll stop there. All right, so the next band is also Goth metal band. Um, I have a hard time calling them metal. The 69 Eyes, the name of the band, pretty good. I said I'd throw it in there. I'm trying to kind of keep a couple types of genre bands on the list. On the list. There we go. I don't know where I went with that. I can't talk. If you keep watching this list, you'll know that I can't talk. Alright, so I'm doing pretty good here. I'm already on number 9. Okay, number 9, CKY. If you have watched any of the old Jackasses or, I'm going in the wrong place here. Yeah, I guess Jackass would be one. CKY actually used to release these videos with Bam and, I'm drawing completely blank here. The dude that died recently from Jackass, that guy, he was in it, and I can't remember that dude's name. Really long red hair. He was in it. There's like some other. I noticed another guy. The guy that always sang like really perverted, like profane songs, and I don't even think that's why he's probably not on anything anymore, because they know he'll sing that kind of stuff, and they won't put him on the show. But it was pretty good. I think Brandon was his name. I don't know. But anyway, CKY, a really, really good band. And they were kind of in the videos that they released, and their songs should always be on. That's how they got famous, I think, basically. I guess a punk band is what they want to be called, but they're more like rock, They're not really punk, really. Like, as some of their songs are, but they're pretty good. Definitely check them out. I was expecting punk when I listened to them, and it wasn't punk at all. It was just like, Pennywise, I guess, something like that. I did mention Pennywise, so I can talk about them now. Any band I talked about in previous episodes, you can talk about freely. That's my rule. I try and make that my rule. Next band is called Clawfinger. Clawfinger. Yeah, I can't talk very much. Maybe it's my teeth. Yeah. No teeth, get in the way of teeth, and yeah, anyway. But Clawfinger. And they're on the list, so you can look at them. I guess they're a metal band. The link I gave you in the list, he's like talking fast, and it sounds like a rock song, and like, I don't get it. But anyway, they're a good band. Check them out. There you go. I said metal beside it. I could be wrong. I might change that. The next band is called Above All Nations. They are a local band, and as you'll see when you read the list, is not a YouTube link, because the YouTube link, I don't know, I probably could find a link on there, but it was easier just to grab the Facebook link quicker, because I would have to have actually hunted for this on YouTube, and when I'm like kind of in a hurry to put a 14 bands list up, I don't really worry about, I guess, having to hunt. If I have to hunt, then I'm not gonna really do it. I'm finding it a lot easier to go on Spotify, look for bands, post them on here, and then find a link on YouTube, because that's the source. That's easier. Since you're already on YouTube, I make it easy for you guys. You can go click, 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 click. Anyway, yeah, awesome. Alright, so Above All Nations, metal band, really good. Check them out. Local band from Newcastle, Indiana. I do know that. It says it on Facebook, so I can say they're from Newcastle. I know that place. I drove through there. Good place. And I'm not just doing it from Indiana because I lived there. If I find any local band online, anybody that wants me to put them on the list, I will put you on the list. Let me know. I'll put it on there. Still working on getting more subscribers. But for the 2 people that do watch me, tell your friends. Or if you do watch me, they may not even watch. They may subscribe for no reason at all. Who knows? But if you are watching, the 2 people, thank you. Thank you very much. Continue to tell people about me. Hopefully get more subscribers. I have a lot of friends, but nobody will subscribe to me. Am I that scary looking? Anyway, moving on. Number 12, Screeching Weasel. Punk band. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Check them out. Next punk band is Teenage Bottlerocket. Check it out. Punk band. Oh yeah. And the last guy, I almost forgot that I'm trying to work on getting my country songs, artists onto the list. I almost forgot. I was like, oh, I gotta throw at least one on there. Then I didn't want to backpedal and delete some bands. I was like, well, I already typed them in. I might as well put them on the list. So I did find a good one. He's a newer guy. If you've never heard of Justin Moore, check him out. He's a country artist, a young upstart. He's gonna be huge. I think he's already huge, but anyway, I'm still behind him, pushing on. One of the guys who I can see myself listening to for a while because he's actually pretty good. He's a younger guy, so hopefully sticks around, doesn't shout out like some of the other artists do. Yeah, we'll talk about that later when I add somebody that's married to a celebrity to the list. Probably next thing. Oh yeah, looking forward to that. Talking trash, but yeah. Sorry, neighbors outside. There's like billy goats. Anyway, um, that has been the list. I don't know what else to talk about. That's my 14 bands. Hope you like them. Like I said, any bands you think I should put on the list? Because I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can app down below bands, that's not on the list. I'll maybe add them to the list next week. I trying to keep an even flow of like what I put on the list and things like that. I did come up with an idea about music icon today, thinking about maybe doing that. Maybe we're like I talk about certain bands. Um, they might not be on the list, or I might just basically ignore the list on that and basically talk about music icons, about bands that've been around the world. I mean, bands that you should really know. I mean, I'm talking about like the Doors, which I've never talked about on the list so far. I think I've mentioned Black Sabbath. I'm not sure. Like Ozzy Osbourne as a separate entity, as between Ozzy and Black Sabbath, because there is differences. What he did with Black Sabbath and what he did, as separate as an artist. Um, and things like that, like Led Zeppelin, things like that. Talk about what made him an icon. I'm really interested in doing like something about Elvis, or let's say like the Misfits, something like that. Basically to explain why they became an icon, why people like them. And I mean anybody can be involved in that, so it would be pretty cool. It'd be cool, to start something like that, like a music icon show. Any ideas of what I should have on that show? Let me know about that. Always comment down below, subscribe. I don't know where the thing is. It's up there. There we go. There, I did it. Yay, up there. Yeah, subscribe above. It's somewhere up there. Um, definitely tell your buddies. Definitely listen. I may be annoying, but I got a cool ICP shirt on, so that should make up for it. All right. All right. So this has been Brad Tragick, and definitely make sure to always go check out bradtragick.weebly.com. Keep checking that out. See what I should add to the page. Trying to put the new shows on there. I'm lazy. Sometimes I forget to do it. But yeah, later.